Hello everybody, this is Bob. In this video, we are going to talk about the surge and the rise of Ripple. And this is very sudden. In just a couple of weeks and days, Ripple have surged from the very bottom of this list all the way to where it's at now. And this huge market cap, I mean, it's surpassed Litecoin, all of them, basically to be where it's at now. So why the surge? I have two articles I'm going to read for you that will give you an insight as to why this is happening. Okay, so you can find this article on Cointelegraph.com, and it's by Joseph Young, titled "South Korea More Than Doubled Ripple's Price in Single Week." Okay, so the South Korean cryptocurrency market accounts for a relatively small percentage of global Bitcoin trades, but has nonetheless played a crucial role in bringing Ripple's market capitalization from 40 billion to 88 billion. Ripple was one of the best performing crypto assets of 2017, boasting a 360x increase in value. Exactly 1 year ago, on January 1st, 2017, a single Ripple sold just 0.6 of a cent. Today, a single token is worth $2.29. Well, today it's much higher than that. But anyways, let's continue. Ripple's spectacular surge in value. Over the past week, Ripple overtook Ethereum to become the second largest cryptocurrency in the global market, becoming the first altcoin to reach 100 billion market valuation. Many investors, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin holders, were taken aback by Ripple's sudden surge. Analysts have attributed the recent increase in the value of Ripple to the formation of strategic partnerships between SBI Ripple Asia and South Korean banks, according to Forbes. However, the newly partnered banks will only begin processing payments on the Ripple network by the end of the first quarter of 2018. This has led some to question whether these partnerships are the real reason for Ripple's incredible surge. One such skeptic is Ryan Selkis, entrepreneur in residence at Ethereum-focused blockchain production studio ConsenSys, said in an interview, and quote, "I know of no banks that are A, using it, or B, would touch it in any way, as it is controlled by a SV company, and 20% of all XRP in existence were taken by the founders. The product that Ripple are offering to banks is simply a point-to-point messaging tool with some smart cryptography underneath to ensure that transactions are atomic. The liquidity model used is the same as correspondent banking. Some banks will have deep pools of liquidity available to terminate payments. Ripple's approach with XRP has been to get it listed on a bunch of exchanges and infer, but never explicitly say, that banks are using it for settlement." He sounds like a hater. Anyways, fact checking. The claim that no banks are using the Ripple network to process payments is not entirely accurate. Earlier this year, major Swedish bank SEB settled 180 million on the Ripple blockchain network by sending cross-border payments on behalf of high-profile clients. Banks in Thailand and Japan have also been processing near instantaneous transactions for many months using Ripple. However, it is true that no major banks are utilizing the Ripple blockchain network on a daily basis to process large volumes of transactions. South Korea behind surge. Tony Liu, the founder and CEO of South Korean cryptocurrency exchange Corbit, told the New York Times that the South Korean market is heavily driven by FOMO, or fear of missing out. Liu said, "Word just spreads really fast in Korea. Once people are invested, they want everyone else to join the party." There's been this huge, almost a community movement around this. Over the past week, the South Korean market and its largest cryptocurrency exchanges, including BitHub, CoinOne, and Corbit, have accounted for more than half of Ripple's 4.5 billion daily trading volume. South Koreans continue to pay a premium for their digital currency. On BitHub, for instance, Ripple is being traded at $2.54, nearly 24% higher than the global average price. And here's a chart to display that. Price of Ripple and other cryptocurrencies on BitHub. Speculation and cryptocurrency mania in the South Korean market have become a major concern for the government policymakers. South Korean financial authorities have prohibited foreigners and underage investors from investing in cryptocurrencies in an effort to bring the speculation under control. Okay, so this is one article basically explaining some of the surge for what's happening with Ripple. And it has to do with a lot of South Korean financial institutions investing in the coin and the company. And also the enthusiasm of people from South Korea who are basically jumping on the bandwagon. Okay, so that's one article. Another article that explains the surge in Ripple is this one. You can find this one on livebitcoinnews.com, and this is by JP Bontex. Okay, this is the title. Michael Arrington confirms the 100 million XRP hedge fund is live and trading. So there is an actual hedge fund that's all about Ripple that you can invest in, that trades Ripple. Okay, so let's see what's going on. A lot of exciting things are happening in the world of Ripple and XRP. A few days ago, this digital asset overtook Ethereum in market cap. Moreover, the XRP price has risen to over $2.75, which was to be expected. More good things are on the horizons as well. Michael Arrington confirmed the 100 million XRP hedge fund is live and trading. This will bring even more mainstream exposure to Ripple and its native assets. Things are finally falling into place for this popular asset, which is a positive thing. Many people were surprised when Michael Arrington announced his hedge fund plan, launching a 100 million fund solely for XRP. Seemed like a strange decision at the time. Known as Arrington Capital, the hedge fund is now live and trading on the open market. It will be interesting to see how this will impact the future of Ripple and its native asset over time. The choice for this asset is still pretty interesting. After all, most similar projects focus on actual cryptocurrencies rather than digital assets. Okay, Michael Arrington may be onto something. The implication of this hedge fund should not be overlooked whatsoever. Michael Arrington explained how it will use XRP for all actions and transactions. Even the trading and payroll payouts will occur solely in XRP. This means the digital asset will benefit from increased mainstream exposure moving forward. Additionally, Ripple's native asset makes a lot more sense to mainstream investors than cryptocurrencies do. Whether or not that is a good thing remains to be determined. The big question is whether or not this project will pay off given XRP's recent value appreciation. It seems to have been the right call. It is still far too early to say for sure, though. Now, nothing is set in stone when it comes to cryptocurrencies and digital assets. Things can always change in the blink of an eye. Arrington XRP Capital will certainly be interesting to keep an eye on moving forward. Assuming the cryptocurrency and digital asset market is in a bubble, it may very well collapse soon. However, it seems highly unlikely this is a bubble for the time being. For all we know, this hedge fund may not impact the XRP price at all. It's always difficult to gauge any potential impact when such products only just launched. The Bitcoin futures have not made any impact either so far. It is always best to revisit such topics after 6 or 12 months before making any assessments. It's good to see XRP is getting some major attention in this regard. Michael Arrington may be onto something with this new hedge fund. Only time will tell if that is the case, though. Okay, so again, with these two articles, you can get a reason as to why XRP is, basically going to the moon. Okay, so, I mean, tell me, is it does this surge make you want to buy Ripple? Let me know, all right? Take it easy, and I'm out.